Hi Stampin' Friends, this is Trina Brower here, and today I will be showing you several cards. We will take these cards from casual to avid to artfully avid as we step it up. This is a photo that I've printed off of the Stampin' Up! Website to use as a template for our cards today. Before we go any further, let me remind you of the well-suited sweet designer series paper that we used in a previous video. Here are a couple of the cards that I created at that time using that designer series paper. Of course, here it is, and of course one with the bow tie and the matching cardstock of Pacific Point. Now, I tend to get stuck thinking I can only use our designer series paper for one thing when I'm doing something. So I will be stepping out of my comfort zone and using it a little bit differently. It's not going to be in such a masculine way, but more something else. So let's take a quick look again at the well-suited designer series pack. First of all, let's start with this paper right here. And then the back side is this. We will be using both sides of this today in our cards. Here's another sheet, the back side there. We will be using this side today. Another one. We'll be using this side, and this is a beautiful paisley, but we won't be using it today. Another one, we'll be using this side today, another back side. Once again, pretty, and then our kind of tweed type thing, and another one with the gray stripe. Okay, let's get started. First of all, the colors in that pack are basic black, basic gray, Cajun Craze, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, Poppy Parade, and Smoky Slate. Here's my template again, and I will be basing my cards off of this. Besides using the well-suited designer series paper today, I will be using some retired product and some current product. Of course, you can always find lots of things similar in our mini and annual catalog. So let's take a look at the stamp sets that I'll be using today. First of all, I'll be using a retired set called Simply Soft, and I'll be using this image right here for our flowers. The next one that we'll be using is Daisy Lane, and I love this smile, so I decided that's going to be in our card today. And then the next thing that we'll be using is the Butterfly Gala, and along with that, I'm going to be using the Butterfly Duet Punch. That goes with that set. Alrighty, let's get started. Let me show you our template again. And this is where we're going to get started with our cards. I'll kind of push this up a little bit. Okay, the first card we're going to do is what you would call casual. And this is my card right here. Put this over to the side. We're going to start just something very simple. I've used the two different designer series paper. It's been cut at 2 by 5 1/4, both. Just adhered them to a basic white, whisper white card base. And I've stamped our flower, the smile, and then one of our butterflies and used the punch to punch it out. Very simple, very casual, but I really enjoy it. I really like it. Let's step this one up a little bit, and we're going to go to the next one, which is kind of what we would call, I guess you might say that this is more of the avid stamper. So I've updated it just a little bit. I've used the other side of the designer series paper, added 2 more sheets, or rather 2 more blocks. Once again, the same image is stamped. I just used a brush to kind of brush my Poppy Parade on there, just to kind of accent those flowers. And I know there are more expensive tools out there, but frankly, for the amount of use that I get out of it, I believe I got these at the dollar store. So I understand the other tools are probably better, but this works fine for me, and I will never be an artist, so this is a good choice for me. All right, so the other thing that I've done with this one is I actually stamped our butterfly on the designer series paper. Easy to do, makes it simple, and just adds that little bit more to it. All right, we're going to step it up one more time. And this time I did a little bit more. I did the same with the flowers. I kind of took, though, the Night of Navy and kind of smeared some of that on there with the brush. Then I took some of the Poppy Parade, did the same thing. Took the Poppy Parade and did the little stamens, I guess you would call those there. And added a little bit of green, kind of brushed over the smile. And then when I did the butterfly, I actually used our blends for that. And I used the Poppy Parade blends in the dark and the light, just added that for there. And then of course I felt like I needed a little bit of bling, so I put another little bit of bling right there on my butterfly. And of course now we've got 4 pieces of designer series paper. So that's kind of it for today. Let me show you all of them together as we took the same basic design and we stepped it up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Try and keep stamping. If you would ever like to get hold of me, I can be found at trenabrower.stampinup.net, at my Gmail, trenabrower@gmail.com, Facebook, Trena's Thinking Inking, and then, of course, trenabrower.wordpress.com for my blog. Thank you. Have fun. Bye.